Hey, what's up, guys? It's Invisible DFS here for December 3rd, 2018 NBA Draftkings strategies. So, we're gonna go over the four segments. So, I'm not gonna break down the segments. If it's your first time here, just look at what the segment is all about. So, I'm gonna jump to segment one, which is a look back at the night before. So, let's look at the night before. So, the night before, my five players was Wade. Wade has a 35.25, which is a 6.7x value return. D. Smith, he wasn't on my initial five, but Luca was announced out, so I had to pick a different player, so I go with Smith. He had 27.25, which is a 5x. I was hoping a little bit more without Luca. But he had 27.5 5x. At least I was hoping for a 6x. So to me, I was trying 6x. The Rosen was everything that we want him to be. He gave you 7.3x. Can't beat that. Bam, that was the bad pick in there at 2.3x. Very disappointed. The thing about it is that if goat side, white side start the game, goading, he's gonna stay in the game. So that's what happened last night. So that was a bad pick there. And Aldrich 45, 5.9x, close to the 6x, but can't beat that on the night like that. So where there was only 4 games. So total up on 74. The thing, I always try to get 200 on those 5 guys, which is a 40 average. So we wasn't getting there. So we're gonna try to get there for the next day. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the 6 salaries. Next segment, which is the 5 players that I picked that have a 1K salary difference between the players. So the price differences between FD and ZK for tonight, December 3rd, are Davis. He is 12.7K in FD, but in ZK only 11.5K. Definitely a must in a lot of lineups. But I'm not going all the way in Davis, but he's definitely gonna be somebody I have on my team. So as of right now, he might not be on my 5, might not be on my core play, but definitely somebody I'm gonna have in some of my lineups. Callen 7.1K, 5.3K in ZK, which is a good price. It's a big difference, almost a 2K difference, 1.8. So I will definitely use him on my lineup in ZK. I will probably have about 15% of them. Trae Young 7.2K. I love his price in ZK 6K. I will definitely. I know they're playing Golden State, but he's a rookie. He's gonna play his minutes regardless. So 1.2K. I'm definitely gonna use them at that price. Harris. Let's go back to Trae Young. Curry is not a good defender, so Trae Young should be, unless if they decide to put somebody else on him. But most likely, him and Curry about the same size, so they probably gonna be going at it at each other, trying to out shooting everybody, because he was being compared to Curry. Curry probably one of the guys that he follow as a high school player. So I expect him to come out and have a good game there. So Harris 6.4, 5. I love his price in ZK. Will definitely get used in some lineups. 1.3K difference. And then you have Deadman. I might as well go for Demo. Deadman 5K, 3.8K. Right now it's question tag, but I think he should pop. I think he is probable for tomorrow, so it should be good to go at 3.8K. Of course, I'm gonna take a chance. A guy with price like that. So the next, we're gonna go ahead and go, of course, to the main ingredients of the show, which is segment 3. We're gonna go jump in DK and talk about my 5 players. So the first player I'm gonna have in there is Trae Young. Trae Young will definitely somebody I will have in there. Uh, at that price at 6K, I will definitely have. Actually, I always make one lineup the night before, so Trae Young will definitely be a key guy on my lineup. I don't want you guys to see that, but Trae Young definitely will be a guy on my lineup. So I'm gonna. I don't know why, but actually I know why. Of course, I play in Washington, but the New York game is where I got a lot of players in that game. So Hardaway will be keepers on my lineup tomorrow. So Hardaway definitely will be keepers on my lineup tomorrow, and Millsap. Hardaway at 6.9 actually is really a good price for him. This guy takes a lot of shots. He's the guy in there. He's basically the star right now. So yes, he was, he had 12 26 points. I don't know how he ended up doing that on the blowout, but hey, of course, when you make 1 out of 11, you're gonna do something like that. When you don't really do much else, so but Hardaway will be a guy I will have in my lineup. I'm gonna go to New York again, and I'm gonna go power forward. Vonleh, I think that's the game he's gonna come back. So Vonleh will be a key guy for me tomorrow. Yes, I know he's been a little bit frustrated too. So you never know when he's gonna have that good game. But if I can get that 35 minutes tomorrow, tonight. I keep saying tomorrow. Tonight against Washington, front court, I would definitely love to have Vonleh and expect him to at least have about 30-35 if you get the minutes. And another for my cheap player, I don't really want to play cheap players in the slate, but for the way the show is constructed, I will have a cheap player, and I'm gonna stay in that for my cheap player. So in that game for my cheap player also will be in New York. So basically, I have 3 New York in there. It's like a mini stack of New York Knicks players. So I will go with Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox will be, and then as far as my star of the night. Anyway, if you guys are here for the first time, cheap player is always gonna be 4.5K and below for my cheap player of for this. Alright, when I look at 4.5 and below, there is really nobody I like there. Yes, that one had a nice game, but you never know if you're gonna get the minutes. The last 3 games he's been getting some minutes. I think the coach liked him, but for some reason they went away from him. But now he's getting back in action and stuff like that. So maybe it's somebody you can use rather than you Kevin Knox. But Kevin Knox also had a great game out of nowhere. But 37 minutes and it's a win. And New York actually been winning a little bit. So Kevin Knox will be the guy I'd pick for my cheap player over Dotson. And then for my star, I'm gonna go with Davis. Yeah, Davis is the star. I'm sorry, guys. For my star, I'm not gonna go with Davis. It's too obvious. That's the first one I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a star that's actually really, really, really cheap. So for my star, I'm going with power forward or will be Millsap. Alright, I love Millsap. I love Millsap. He's been really playing good. So the fact that you have a lot of salary left, so there's so many different things you can do. Me personally, I have to go back to what I said as far as how I did the show. I did say the star have to be, the price have to be It's depend. If there's a lot of stars that have price of 11K, it should be 9K and above. And certain days when there's 4 games, 3 games, so tomorrow is 6 games, so I have to go with Davis as my star. I know he's obvious, Kevin Durant and stuff like that, and you have all those other guys, but Davis will be my star of the game, and you still got a 5.433. So that would be my star of the night. So with that, you can add players to complement your lineups and to complete your lineups, or to just take some of those players and use them the way you want to do your own thing with your lineup. So that's my 5 players, guys. Uh, I love Millsap tomorrow. Yes, they're playing Toronto and stuff like that. So in that lineup right here, I will definitely have Millsap in there. So just to let you guys know. And so I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the last segment, which is where I talk about the cheap players. So the cheap players will be for tonight will be Bullock at 4K. Play over 30 minutes a game and have 20 fantasy points. The last 2 games, Nax playing decent minutes lately, and of course, he had a great game last game, as I show you guys. Excuse me. Kawal 3.9K, over 20 fantasy points last 2 games, including a 40 2 games ago. Plumlee, very good off the bench, just in minutes. Burks 2.8K, play over 20 minutes. Play over 20 minutes in his first 2 games with Cleveland. So it looks like he's gonna be on the rotation. Uh, I thought Burks could be a star. I mean, not a star, but I think Burks could be a decent player in the NBA. So he's over there, and then of course he played with this kid that used to be in Utah, and now they're playing together, so they already know each other. So, and Trey should be so. Maurice, of course, we all know about him, what he can do. Play over 25 minutes almost every game, and very good fantasy uh, points per minute. And Trey for New York, I like him tomorrow. Why? Because if you go to New York, yes, they have a lot of guards, but Trey Burke is out. Trey Burke is out. But when you put guard in New York, they have Moody, they have Dawson, they have Trey. Oh my God, they have so many people, and the coaches like wanna play everybody. You just can't do that, you know. I mean, play 9, 10 players, but come on, just in guards you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Lee's coming back. Who knows how many minutes he's gonna be playing? So, but I like him tomorrow to get some minutes of the bench with. When I'm looking at like the last game, it's like everybody did great, which is insane as far as the guards and stuff like that. But alright, so Trey is the guy, and the last guy on that list is Crab. It's 3.7K. Play some good minutes, can get you 40 fantasy points, can also get you 3 fantasy points. So it just that's the thing. That isn't something you guys need to understand. You know, the thing about players like that, for people that play like 2, 3 lineups, you never a lot of people that put 2, 3 lineups not gonna put players like that in their fantasy teams. So for people that play 150 or even 500 lineups, that's why they have a better chance than you guys that play 2 or 3 lineups. The reason I'm saying that because all they want is one lineup to hit big, even out of the 500. They just want one lineup to hit big, and then boom, so they can afford to take chances like that. And those chances, sometimes we're looking at the fantasy, sometimes we're looking at the top players in points. We like, oh my God, how could this guy be in the lineup that win the big money, the 100K or the 25K or the 50K? Hey, that's it. That's the difference, man. The more money you have, the more budget you have, it's not because they're better than you. Never think that they're better than you. Is the thing is the fact that they have a bigger budget than you. They can take a lot of chances that you can. You know, that's why a lot of time you hear people say it's better for you to get the double ups and stuff like that, especially when you just started to build a budget before you jump in the big tourneys and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, so uh, like I always mention, don't spend money that you cannot afford to lose. Alright, guys. So tomorrow is I like tomorrow because I love when it's about 6, 5 games and stuff like that. 11, 12, 13, that's a little bit too big. I like when it's 9 below and stuff like that. So tomorrow, I hope you guys did great last night. And then, of course, tonight, I'm also hoping that you guys go out here, boom, win some money. And as always said, guys, you know, I wish you guys the best. Hope you guys win some good money. And I'm out. Good luck, guys. I'm out.